Alright, ladies and gents, here's a quick demonstration of the Warzone Rapid Pairing software. Right now I'm going to show you what it looks like for the Tournament Director. Let's click on today's event. This is the pairing pool. This is the list of wrestlers who are currently looking for a match. You can see every wrestler's weight, age, and weight adjusted rating. We'll explain how that's determined later. For now, you can see that Luigi is next in line and that there's a total of 69 wrestlers in the queue, and you can see that they're all in order. Before we move on, let's show you how they get into the queue. To show you what it looks like for the participants, I'm going to log in as if I'm SpongeBob SquarePants. Once I'm logged in, I click Find a Match, I click on the event, and now all I have to do is once weighed in is click the green button that says Find a Match. At this point, I get a text message notification on my phone that says that I am in the pairing pool. If I scroll down, you can see that I'm 70th in line. All I have to do now is wait to get paired for a match. Let's go back and see what it looks like from the Tournament Director view of how he chooses matchups. So for the Tournament Director to choose the best matchup for Luigi Mario, all he has to do is click on View Best Pairings. So here's Luigi Mario, and here's the list of competitors that are appropriate for him to be matched up with. There's 13 people that are within the age and weight constraints that we consider safe. The number one suggestion for the computer is Shrek the Ogre. He is almost the same exact weight, only 0.5 pounds apart. They're only 0.7 years apart, and their weight adjusted ratings are very close. It would definitely be an excellent matchup. If I click this button here, it'll send them out. Before we do that though, let's scroll to the worst possible matchup and see what that looks like. SpongeBob SquarePants is 8 pounds heavier, but his rating is substantially higher. We know that would be a terrible matchup for Luigi Mario, so we won't put those out together. Let's send him out with Shrek the Ogre. When I click Create Pairing, it now dispatches this matchup to a mat. This mat has gone to mat 1. The wrestlers themselves also receive text message notifications telling them where to go and who they're wrestling. Now let's take a look at what it looks like at the mat side table where they will enter results. If we scroll to the bottom, we can see all 4 mats that we're running at this tournament. We can also see that SpongeBob is currently up on mat 2. Let's take a look at what's going on here. SpongeBob has Squidward tentacles in his first match. We can see that their ages, their weights, and their weight adjusted rating, they're a very good matchup. We can keep track of score. And when we're ready to choose a winner, we can select him as a winner, or we can say that one didn't show up. Anyway, let's select SpongeBob as a winner. Now the next match pops up right behind him, and this mat table worker can continue doing his job. SpongeBob and Squidward will also receive texts confirming who won. Let's log back in as SpongeBob. Now that SpongeBob has completed his match, he's resting. Maybe he gets a Gatorade first, uses the bathroom, or watches a few of his friends wrestle. When he decides that he's ready to wrestle again, he clicks Find a Match again, and it puts him back in line. Alright, now let's take a look at SpongeBob's profile so we can understand how his weight adjusted rating is determined. To find SpongeBob, one way I could do it is I could scroll down to results. So far we've only had one match result, just SpongeBob versus Squidward. Let's take a look. Here's his recent match history. At this last event he's only done one match, but you can see that he's done many matches. Every time SpongeBob wrestles against someone, his weight adjusted rating changes depending on whether he wins or loses. As you can see, when he beats someone with a rating much lower than his, he only gains a few points. But when he beats someone with a rating that's substantially higher, he gains more. The way the ratings fluctuate is smart and intelligent, so that way, once you get to the spot where you belong in, your rating will pretty much stay the same unless you improve or get worse. It's also smart and will change with you if your weight fluctuates. So if you gain 10 to 20 pounds between events, we're going to know where you belong. You won't be able to game the system and cheat by cutting weight. So we see that SpongeBob gained 69.5 points for beating Squidward. What happened to Squidward? while Squidward lost 94 points for losing to SpongeBob. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about the math behind the weight-adjusted rating system, check out our FAQ at our website. Now, to show you how it works in real life, I'm going to show you what the rankings are on our actual site. So by clicking rankings, we can see every single wrestler that has ever competed with us and where they fit in the hierarchy from top to bottom. Obviously, the heaviest guys have the highest rating. Doesn't mean that this guy's rating is correct yet, because he may have only wrestled 1 or 2 matches. But by the time most wrestlers have done 5 to 10 matches, their ratings become very, very accurate. This video is just a brief overview to show you what the Warzone Rapid Pairing software can do.